Evet, herkese merhaba. Daha önce Alan Wake 2 oynamıştık biliyorsunuz. Alan Wake 1 oynamıştık. İşte Amerikan Nightmare oynamıştık. Şimdi ikinci oyun çıktı. Türkçe ama çıktı. Kurdum. Calypso çeviri olarak yani. Makine çeviri aslında. Böyle bakalım ayarlara. Millet gelmeden. Dengeli almış. Oyun DLSS'yi açmış. Tam ekranda. Hareket bulanıklığı kapalı. Orta karışık falan. Işın izleme özelde. Neyse işte yapmış bir şeyler. Altyazı açık mı, önemli olan o. Arayüz. Altyazılar açık. Bunu açıyorum. Sansür olsun. Evet, bekleyelim biraz daha. Belki birileri gelir. Alan Wake yakın zamanda oynamıştık. O yüzden çok yabancılık çekmeyiz oynanışı ama. Sevdiğim bir oyundu bu arada, korku oyunlarından. Gerilim oyunlarından. Evet, kimse gelmedi maalesef. Yine başlayalım o zaman. Normal olarak başlıyoruz. Kamerayı açarız birileri gelirse.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Sansürü ya, çıplaklık sansürü o. Açarız geri ama bilmiyorum yani oradan bir şey gelir mi? Bu da kim böyle? Kendi yüzüme bakamıyorum. Vay. O bizim Alan Wake'in olduğu o gölün ortasındaki mekana benziyor bu.
Where'd he gone?
O neydi lan oraya? Bak orman hızlandı. O ilk oyunda da vardı bu. Oğlum aşırı karanlık ha. Işık var orada. Oraya koşmam lazım. Karanlık yaratıklar biliyorsunuz ışıktan korkuyor. Oğlum biri vurdu beni. Kaç. Peşimdeler, peşimdeler. Lan ne oldu? Öldük. Yok normalde o yaratıkların yüzü öyle de. O da olabilir. Dur açalım. Sansürü kapatayım ya. Tamam. Ama o çıplaklık yani şey değil. Yani yüzde olmaması lazım. Neredeydi? Burada. Ana menüye dönmen lazım diyor. Tamam o döneriz. Bunlar ne oğlum? Tarikat mı?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
just works.
Bu saga herhalde FBI olan kız, kadın.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here.
Bak Night Springs bunda da var.
So good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Aha bizim Max Payne Sam orada. Alan Wake mi o? Aynen.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid.
Yok.
Wonder where she gets
Şey
that
bu.
from.
Max Payne'deki adam.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
Hatta bak onun sesi.
Right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Buradan geceliğin geçmiştim, hatırladım orayı. Hadi bakalım, FBI olaya el atıyor.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
İmitasyon. Yardımcıları bulun.
Worth memorizing.
Kameraya gerek yok ya da ya.
Trees.
Buradayız. Böyle bir haritamız var. Ne? Böyle yaklaştırıyor. CTRL'e. Bunu nasıl seçeceğim? Olay yerine gidin. Yardımcıları bulun. Ama nerede olduğunu göstermiyor. Neyse, öğreniriz herhalde.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Bir briefing
What can you
alayım.
tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
Halbini söktüler.
Thornton.
Gördük onu.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Genel mağazada Şerif'le tanışın. Hadi bakalım.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Dava panosuna hafıza sarayının içinden.
The Mind Place.
Hafıza sarayı mı?
Version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Hadi bakalım.
The facts are on the board.
Böyle bir ofisimiz var. Burada davaları çözüyoruz. FBI'yiz biz. Hadi bakalım. Böyle bir inceleyeyim. Oraya gidemiyorum şu an. İstediğim zaman dönebiliyorum buraya. Hadi bakalım.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Önceki cinayetler.
Worth taking another look.
Bakalım. Tamam. Yakınlaştırmak yukarı aşağı. Tamam. İmleci hareket ettirmek için mouse. Yapabilirsiniz. Tamam. Kurbanlar. Tüm kurbanlar. Bak bu tarikatın yaptıkları insanlara. Katilin profili de burada yazıyor. Öldükten sonra dövme yapıyor insanlara. Belirtici özel bir şey yok. Kasaplık tekniklerini, kasap gibiymiş. Bu ne? Haritayla değiştirebiliyorum. Tamam. Davalar var. Boş.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the
Bak
crime
diyor
scene.
ki oyun duraklamaz diyor sen orada gezerken. Oo. Bak ben buradayım. Ama oyun durmuyor. Allah Allah. İlginç bir şey.
Hey Casey.
Bir dakika bir şeye bakmam lazım. Şey hissettim. Şunu değiştirmem lazım. Nerede o? 5'e. Tamam.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Burada haberler var.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the
Yağmur
rain.
başladı.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No, I'm not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
Heavens, sir, can I make it, Mulligan?
Genel mağaza.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with them, huh?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Demiş. Niye söylemiyor? Bir dakika, bu adamın evine bakacağım abi. Evet, oyun biraz açık dünya gibi. İşte burada oyunun başındaki adam.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Nasıl yerleştireceğim?
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Yeni bir hat başlattım. Bu ne? Soru işaretler çıkıyor buna tıklayınca 3 tane. Kanıt bul. 3 tane kanıt. Hadi bakalım.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Buraya bırakmışlar.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incise stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Nereye koyuyorum? Buraya.
Keep trying.
Bak bir şey çıkıyor sanki orada, bırakıyor. Nasıl yerleştireceğimi bilmiyorum onu. Açık soruların üzerine ha. Böyle.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Bak 2 tane burada var, 2 tane burada var. Da bu yani Alan Wake oyunu böyle bir oyun olmamalı yani. Böyle dedektif bir oyunu
Who
değil
is
ki.
our victim? Who killed him?
Yazar oyunuydu yani.
Need to find more clues.
Yazar bir hikaye yazıyordu, ona göre oynuyorduk yani, dedektif
Multiple
değildik.
people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Daha sonra diyor. Katil.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Başka bir şey var mı görmediğimiz?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Onu nereye bırakacağız? Yeni bir yere mi yoksa?
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Ezgi
Piece
mi?
it together.
Kafasının içine girmek için hafıza sarayında profiling diye bir şey var. Önce buraya bir bakalım. Kurban nerede geldi sorusu var. Bundan 3 tane daha bulacağız şeyden. Tamam. De buna bakalım neymiş.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Harbiden ha, bu ne böyle?
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Tarafta ne var?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oyun açık dünya mı onu merak ediyorum. Haritası olduğuna göre öyle.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
İzin vermiyor zaten. İlginç bir oyun olmuş.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Ama niye böyle garip görünüyor?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Burada başka bir şey var mı?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Aha, Alan Wake'in
Lines
yazdığı.
stretched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found.
Sonra bir
First
sayfa
step down
buldular.
into terrifying depths.
Bak
Reading
hikaye yazıyor.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
El yazması sayfalar.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Enteresan bir ev. Ruhu buraya musallat olabilir. Hadi bakalım. O değil de oyun çok karışık ya. Oraya dönmem lazım da yollar da var böyle. Dümdüz gideceğim.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the...
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
Lan
My daughter.
ceset yok. Burada değil miydi? Değildi herhalde burası. Burada ama değil miydi? Burası diyor. Burada.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Evet, kayboldum.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Bu ne? Kestirme anahtarı.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses. The
Hadi
bookers.
hadi bakalım.
The diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Tamam,
Seems
kestim.
like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Trafo var. Baksak mı acaba? Giriş yok diyor. Bir şey var ama orada.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Ne ki bu?
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
El yazması parçalar. Silah mı? Silah yükseltme mi varmış? Ne? Şunda 2 tane var bende. Buradan yükseltme yapacağız. Tamam. İlginç bir oyun ya. Hiç eski Alan Wake'e benzemiyor yani. Bambaşka bir şey. Tamam, demek ki bu oyunda böyle hani burada ne var, şurada ne var diye bakmak lazım. Çünkü böyle yükseltmeler çıkıyor
Can't
bak.
fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Bak Gökhan, bizim Max Payne var burada. Max Payne'in sesi, kendisi. Güzel. Yıllar sonra onu görmek çok hoşuma gitti. FBI'yiz. Cinayeti çözmeye geldik burada ama daha çok bulduklarımız bunlar. Böyle tava basınca böyle zihin odası gibi bir yere geliyorum ve buraya ipuçlarını koydum şimdiye kadar. Bulduklarımı. Tutarlı mı diye. Kurban nereden geldi? Ama bir yere varmadı olay. Ve açık dünyası var yani. Anladım. Yani öyle
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Alan Wake'ten çok böyle dedektiflik oyunu gibi davranıyoruz şu an yani. Nedense. Araba burada. Hadi bakalım. Ne yapıyoruz şimdi? Gidiyoruz.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these
Teknik, ön sezi falan evet.
fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Bizimki heyecanlı. Demek ki Alan Wake böyle bunların hikayesini yazıyor. Benim anladığım o.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Valla bir şey olmadı. Buraya geldik bir cinayet üzerine. Bir adam öldürülmüş. Onu çözmeye çalıştık. Sorular sorduk. İpuçları bulduk.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the
Şimdi
sheriff
sıra
and
buraya
eyewitnesses
bakmamız
waiting.
lazım.
I smell coffee.
Böyle de zihin odamız var. Burada düşünüyoruz olayları ve oyun arkada durmuyor. Yani bu oyun ESC'ye basmıyor. Mesela yaratık kovalıyor. Sen buraya tava bastın. Gerçek hayatta ölüyorsun yani. Oyun durmuyormuş. Bu arada bu kasabayı tanıdım ben. İlk oyunda da vardı burası. Şöyle şu gölle giriyorduk bakayım. Köprü möprü vardı bir yerlerde. Galiba orası burası. Merhaba. Ne yapıyorlar burada?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Grafikler güzel. Hatta biraz ormanda biraz kasıyordu da burada güzel kasmıyor bak. Oh dear dinner burası işte aynen.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Şahitler
Your
varmış.
deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many
Bak orası.
known victims go missing?
İlk oyundaki kafe burası.
But it's slowed down ever since Calder left.
Şurada hatta iki adam konuşuyordu falan.
Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Tanık
Believe that happened.
bunlar
Still
mı?
feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. I'll take your mind off things. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Neden göldeydiniz diye başlayalım
What
bakalım.
were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing.
Alan Wake'i araştırmaya gelmişler.
Getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake. And he was acting crazy, shouting weird
Bu
shit
hatırladım
at us.
bunları.
He must
Yukarıda.
have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer
Geyik
masks.
maskeli.
They
Tarikat.
were cheering into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Hadi bakalım. Buyurun ya. Oyuna bakar mısın abi? Yerleştirelim bakalım bunu. Ha, buradan geliyor bu. Bak bu cinayetler bu. Alex Kesi beslenme çantası mı? Beslenme çantası ne demek ya? Oyun çok karışık bu arada. Ha, bu bulduğumuz beslenme çantası. Ha, buraya koydum.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Ormanda bulmuştuk ya. Bir yere mi bağlanıyor bu? Oha, beslenme çantasına bak. Bir yere bağlanıyor. Buraya kim bıraktı? Diğerleri için gözümü dört açmalıyım. Bunu buraya yerleştiriyoruz. Yo. Nightfall bölgesi, Cauldron bölgesi. Bu. Bunları kim bıraktı? Buraya mı bıraktı? Değil. Göl tarafında bulduğumuza göre burası. Aynen. Tamam. Başka bir şey var mı burada? Silah yükseltme var. Yani evet. Baştan izlemen lazım, doğru. Ya da izlemesen de olur. Çünkü daha oynanış adına bir şey yok. Sadece dava çözüyoruz. Araştırma yapıyoruz. Dedektifiz falan. Beni en çok sevindirense Max Payne'in sesi olması ve karakteri olması. O yanımdaki adamın. Max Payne olması. Tamam, böyle bir zihin odamız var. Burada her şeyi yapabiliyoruz. Neden bir tarikat olduğunu düşünüyorsun?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Hello.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Tamam herhalde. Burada bakayım tanıdıklar var mı diye. Restoranda yok.
How can you be so calm?
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Ama devam et diyor. Bir şeyler daha olmalı burada. Dur bakayım buraya gir. Burayı hatırladınız mı ilk oyundan? Yaşlı bir kadın vardı falan burada.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Ne bu? Aa, buranın haritasını aldım.
I need a tool to get this open.
Ne o? Anahtar lazım. Lokantadaki tanıklarla. Ne burası? Her yerde girebiliyorum.
It doesn't budge.
Şu haritaya bir bakalım neymiş. Bu da buranın haritası. İyi bakalım. Buranın sahibi nerede?
Good day.
This is exactly what hate small towns.
Down, Ed.
Take
You
it
know
easy.
how touchy these rural types can be.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Bu ne demek şimdi ya? Alan Wake'de de öyle bir şey vardı sanki ilk oyunda da. İlk oyuna çok gönderme var, çok şey var, bağlantı var. Tarikat kolyesi. Nereye koyabilirim onu? Nedir?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Bak dedektifim ya ben. Başarı kazanmışım. Ettiler evet. Bu hangisiyle bağlantılıydı? Katille.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Serial katille. Dava kapatıldı
The
diyor.
cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Ağaç tarikatı oldu bak bunun şeyi.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Bence de. Oho, oradan yeni kollar açıldı.
Nope.
Bayağı karışık oyun ya.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best
İyi de ismimi nereden biliyor?
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you
Lan
need,
burayı da
just,
hatırladım sanki.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Aynen burayı da hatırladım ilk oyundan. Bu oyunu oynamanız ya da izlemeniz için bence ilk oyunu da bilmeniz, izlemeniz lazım.
I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Şöyle bakalım
I'll start with
etrafta.
the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Bir şey var mı diye bakıyorum. Çünkü oyun her yere bakma. Güzel baksana. Burada bir şey buldum mesela. Ne bu? Aa, işaret bir şey buldum. Mermisi buldum.
Can't be opened on this side.
Oyunda her yere bakmanız lazım bu arada. Açık dünya gibi. Ve önemli malzemeler çıkabiliyor. Ben hangi kapıdan geldim? Buradan mı? Evet. Burada ne var? Neyse hadi bakalım şuna.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here.
Yazı var lan.
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Buraya niye koyamıyoruz? Buraya niye koyamıyoruz onu? Koymamız lazım.
Doesn't make sense.
Allah Allah. Hah, yazı. Oğlum nereye koyacağım ya?
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? The same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Ne oldu lan?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Teşekkürler.
use it to get into the light.
Işıkta kal. Tamam.
He can't see me in the light.
Işıkta beni görmüyor.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Liman ne demek abi? Yani ışıktan mı demek istiyor? Savaştayken geçici olarak kullanılamaz hale gelir.
Vanished.
Tamam neyse şarkı var başka bir şey yok. İlk bölüm bitti.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
Evet.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Onu da öldürmüş ha.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Burada okuyabiliyorum. Burada senaryo yazıyor ama bunları şimdi okumayalım. Yani. Radyo mu? Ha burada da bölüm sonu müzikleri var. Canavara dönüştü de buraya niye koyamıyorum?
Think, Saga. Sure. Nope.
Nereye koyabiliriz? Canavara düşen buraya mı? Yok. Nereye olabilir? Bu işin içinde kim var? Orada olamaz. Ne tür bir tarikat? Burada da olmuyor. Nereye koyulabilir bu? Tamam, burada yazıyor bunlara, tamam. Devam.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Takılırsanız buradan unutmayın diyor. O ne demek şimdi? Çok garip bir oyun ya. Hadi çıkalım o zaman buradan. Yani oyun şeye dönmüş ya. Dedektif oyuna dönmüş. Değil mi kardeşim? Ben korku gerilim oyunu arıyorum. Yani tam korku gerilim var ama ya böyle hikaye çözmelik bir oyun beklemiyordum yani.
It's not opening.
Başka görmediğim ya da bilmediğim bir şey mi var? Her yere her şeye baktığımı sanıyorum ama. Hala gitmiyoruz. Ne var ki burada? Ha, bunlar var. Ayinler düzenliyor. Şurası mı?
Doesn't make sense.
Nereye gittiğini bulun. Evet de ne yapacağız şimdi ya? Nightingale'in nereye gittiğini bulun. Buradan mı bulacağım? Nightingale'in nereye gittiğini nereden bulabilirim ki? Işınlanabiliyoruz mu buraya? Mesela ne bileyim ben. Göle dönebiliyoruz mu? Hiçbir şey yapamıyorum.
Can't be opened on this side.
Bir bakalım, kapı belki şimdi açılmıştır. Yok, ilerlemiyor oyun. Nereye gittiğini bulun diyor ama nereden bulmam lazım? Bir şey mi anlamadım acaba yani? Davalar. Çantası. Ha bak, ilgi çekici noktalar. Dava çözüldü, bak cinayeti çözdük. Nightingale'in nereye gittiğini bulun. Oha bak, yeni bir tane daha geldi.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's
Onlar ne acaba?
crazy.
Belli ki
talk.
lazım olacak.
Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Allah Allah. Böyle anahtarlar bulabiliyoruz demek ki.
Monsters aren't real. Magic's definitely not.
Bunlar ne acaba? Yeşiller. Bunları öğrenmedik bana. Bana direkt şey yapıyor, verdi.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Neyle açacağım? Kolyeyle ya da anahtar değil. Silahla açsam. Neyle seçiyorum silahı? Silahları da almıyor ki eline.
I need something to cut this.
Tamam, neyle? Kesici bir şey yok mu?
They're a fine pair.
Bu ne?
It's only had a tour guide, also bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
O ne ya?
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, young. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, but the government. We have both cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take
Bana kesici bir şey lazım.
Take it easy.
hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam.
Karakolun haritası çıktı. Abi oyuna bakar mısın ya? Ne kadar çok şey.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Enteresan. Kesici bir şey hala bulamadım. Abi.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No.
It's not opening.
Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? That's a lot.
Ne yapacağız? Açamayacağız mı onları yani? Yani maalesef. Yok, alamıyorum. Belli ki daha sonra gelebilirim buraya. Herhalde öyle. Her şeye baktım sanıyorum.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Abi oyun açık dünya ya. İstediğin yere gidin.
Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
O neydi öyle? Sen ne yapıyorsun orada?
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Oyun beklediğimden de şey çıktı. Farklı bir şey. Burayı hatırladınız mı? Aynen orası. Arka bahçesi. Ben buraya nasıl çıkamamışım ya? Karakolun. Oraya çıkmam lazım. Abi yayında kimse yok. Ben madem gezeyim buraları böyle. Şu karakolun arkasına bakmam lazım. Ya nereden gidiliyor oraya? Normalde buradan gidiliyor olmalı ama kapı açılmadı. Aynen buradan gidiliyor olmalı bu arada. Bu da açılmıyor. Oraya başka nasıl gidilebilir? Yok, oraya gidilmiyor. Tamam, devam. Oyun açık dünya abi. İlk oyundaki haritaları almışlar. Oyun şeyleri, mekanları. Açık dünya yapmışlar ve geziyorsunuz. Ama bizimki orada. Bak burada da var.
I need bolt cutters.
Cıvata kesici. Allah Allah.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna...
Cıvata kesiciyi kimden, nereden bulabilirim? Merak ettim ya. Oyuna bak. Giriliyor mu buraya? Yok.
Setter is better.
Tarafta ne var? Bir şey yok. Tamam hadi gidelim diyeceğim de bir park buldum şimdi de. Bir bakmam lazım.
It's so quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the Rainbow Bridge. Now why'd you go and do that? A life lived with the birds is not for the birds.
Burada bir şey gördüm.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Bunlar galiba açık dünyaya yerleştirilmiş çantalar. Hani nasıl GTA 5'te toplanabilir eşyalar var, bir şeyler var. GTA 5'te diyorum. Far Cry'da olsun şey. Assassin's Creed'de falan. Bu da öyle bir şey. Hani biz açık dünya yaptık, bir şey dolduralım hesabı. Tamam hadi gidelim. Yeter. Buraya da yeterince baktık. Bir de buraya bakalım. Sessiz konuşuyor adam. Gidelim.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Take care now.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Vaka 2. Kalp.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Akşamüstü mü geldik buraya?
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Aa bak buraya birileri gelmiş.
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Do a damn.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna.
Uğramamız lazım buraya.
And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't nor run through a garbage can.
Well, I need to get back to it.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Volkanik aktiviteleri izleyen bir yer. Buraya yeni bir şey mi gelmiş? Yoksa aynı şey mi var? Aldım ya bunu. Nedir? Allah Allah.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Now we're talking.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bize burada söyleyecek bir şeyler vardır diyor da ne olabilir ki?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Evet, bir şey, kolye gibi bir şeydeydi. İpuçlarına bakacağım bu arada bir ara. Burada ne var? Buraya daha önce geldim mi hatırlamıyorum. Bak burada da var.
Creepy twig sculpture. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Tavuğu buzdolabından çıkarın, kestirin. Ne biçim şifreler bunlar? Oyuna bak ya. Oyun var ya yani bambaşka bir şeye benziyor ya. Alan Wake gibi olmaya çalışıyor ama bak burada da o sembolden var ama konuşmuyor mesela. O ne?
Rest easy, buddy.
Feneri niye söndürdün ki? Ben söndürmedim. Kendi söndürdün. Buzdolabı burada işte. İçinde olmasın sakın. Abi evin her yerinde var o sembollerden. Hani nereye, her yere koymuşlar. Ya bu şifreli kasayı kim bilir nasıl açıyorum. Kim bilir. Neyse şu ayak izlerini takip edeceğim ama önce bir ana odasına bir döneyim bakayım. Dur sen buradasın. Normal giderken ayak izleri. Başka da bir şey yok. Bundan sonra beslenme çantası bulmuştuk.
Think.
Radyoları çalmayacağım. Televizyonlar var. Tamam geç. Başka? Bak burada sembol. Üç sembol de koydum buraya. Başka? Da bir şey yok. Tamam. Bu ayak izlerini şimdi takip etmem lazım. Sesler geliyor ha. Başladık galiba.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Ulan ödüm
I
koptu
can
yemin
feel
ediyorum.
something.
Oha.
Nightingale isn't far.
Hiç sıçradım yemin ediyorum.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Sağlığımın yarısını... O ne? Orada bir şey var. Sağlığımın yarısı niye yok?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut.
Ekranın sonunda bir yazık şey kaldı bak. Gitmiyor da. Şimdi ne yapacağız? Bu arada bak, bilden bir tane özellik kullandığım için gitti. Geri mi döneceğiz? Ne oluyor oğlum? Korkmaya başladım. Gitmesine gidiyorum ama.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This fuse is busted. The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
İçeride yoktur değil mi?
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Buraya gündüzken gelmiştik, hatırlarsınız.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. There's another lunchbox. Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Burası kaydetme yeri. Aha. Oyundaki ilk kaydım. Bir saat sonra bu da Quix'e. Vay be, oyuna bak ya. Bence ilk bölümü burada bitirmenin zamanı geldi. Bayağı şey uzun sürdü çünkü. Tamam. Dava panosunda. Beslenme çantalarını ekleyelim. Hedefler. Sayfanın anlamını yorumla. Nereden yorumlayacağım?
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Buraya değil mi bunlar?
Keep trying. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Genel mağaza. Döneceğiz mi yani? 3 tane hedef var diyor. Şunlar.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Evet. Üzerine yazdım. 2 saatlik ilk bölüm burada sona erdi. Çok sarmadı beni. Yani dedektiflik oyununa benziyor. Yani hiç Alan Wake mekanlarında geçse de yani hiç Alan Wake'teki gibi keyif alamadım. Neyse görüşmek üzere ikinci bölümde.